Hello there, welcome to Tonic. Have you ever had a situation where you've delivered a presentation and you want real-time feedback as to how that presentation? But before I do continue, please like, subscribe and share. So I've got a PowerPoint presentation opened up here, 4 slides. And my aim is to deliver this to my colleagues, but at the end of the presentation I want to gauge some feedback from my colleagues as to how that they found that presentation and give a rating, give it stars out of 5. That's what I want to boost my ego. So the first thing I need to do is create a new slide, which is where the form or the question is going to go. Now you highlight that and you need to ensure that you've got access or you're using Microsoft 365 for this to work. And we're going to use something which is a part of 365 called Microsoft Forms. So you don't have to use the likes of Slido, you don't have to use SurveyMonkey to be able to do this. You can just utilize Microsoft Forms. At the top in the ribbon, go to Insert, and to access Forms, from Insert you scroll across to Forms. You can see it forms a green icon here. If you hover over it, it will say find and insert forms and quizzes from Microsoft Forms. Brilliant, that's exactly what we need. You click on Forms, and once you click on Forms, on the right side it will open up a pane with 2 options. One option is to create a new form where you can ask questions, or you can create a quiz. I'm going to create a form for this example, but you can also see all the forms previously I've created. But I'm going to create a new form in this instant. Create a new form, click on new form, and it will open up Microsoft Forms in the browser where you can edit or create the new form. So I'm going to create a new form, call it survey from following presentation. So the question is, it's going to be a rating. I want them to give me a rating out of 5 based on the delivery and the quality of my presentation. So I want it to be a rating, and the question I'm going to ask is, how many stars would you give my presentation? Brilliant. So 5 is high, 1 is low. Brilliant. That's all I'm going to ask. So you don't need to do anything. Actually, I'm going to click on that, so it's a required piece of information. I'm not going to ask any other questions other than that, which is exactly what I need. Then go back in PowerPoint. Now here, I want to select the top option because I want it to be displayed within the meeting, because I want this to be an interactive meeting as opposed to something where I collect responses offline. So I want it to be an interactive meeting there. So I want to select the top option basically. And when I select the top option, this is what it's going to display. It's going to, on the left side, it's going to display a QR code. So they will have their phones 9 times out of 10 at work. You could get them to use the phone to scan that QR code. When they scan that QR code, it will show them this question, and then they give you a rating out of 5. That's one option. The second thing is getting them to join this link. Copy this link, put this in the browser, depending on whether they're online or not. So it's harder for them if they are in person to copy this link or write this link in their web browser. It's just easier to do the QR code, I would feel, on their phones. So let me display this PowerPoint presentation to see how that last slide in particular would look. So because I've got dual screen, it will show this screen. So I'm going to swap it to show the actual slide. Let me just remove the subtitles for this video. So that will be the first slide, the title, and obviously I will just go through explaining what my PowerPoint presentation is about, go through the second slide, third slide, fourth slide. When I come to the fifth slide, it will show that question there. So how many stars would you give my presentation? So I'm going to get my phone out now, and I'm going to scan that QR code to show you in real time this working. So I'm going to open the link on my phone, and the questions come up. So how many stars would you give my presentation? I would give it 5 and submit. And hopefully you should see that update, there you go, in Microsoft PowerPoint through Microsoft Forms. Brilliant. So you can do this, collect all the feedback, get your audience to scan that QR code using their mobile devices or even their laptops, even if they've got camera on it. Brilliant. Done. Or tablets, I should say. Once you've collected all the feedback that you need, you click escape, and then what it will do, you can actually do this, is go into your web browser, and then that form you created earlier, you can see on the top left hand corner, you can see all the responses. At the moment there's only one response to the question I posed, which is my response. So you can go into that response area and you can analyze all the responses, or even you can view the results individually, or you can open those results in Microsoft Excel. So that's just a very quick and easy video, because if you've got Microsoft 365, Microsoft Forms is a part of 365, so it's actually free for you to use, especially if you're working with PowerPoint 365 as part of your work. So you don't have to invest in the likes of Slido, you don't have to invest in the likes of SurveyMonkey. You can use everything within Microsoft Forms. So that was just a quick and easy video showing you how to make your PowerPoint presentations interactive with the use of Microsoft Forms. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.